Peacock?
He's eating my shirt. Ah! He's biting me. He's biting me. Get off. Okay, yeah, go on your own.
Rinse it out.
You gotta rinse it out. Remember what they said. We gotta go now anyway, Kelly.
You gotta hold it hard,
Robert.
Robert.
Now it's biting on Kelly. Don't worry, Kelly. Kelly, don't worry. All right. Honey, did you just press pause or you had
Yeah,
okay.
put your apple in his mouth or else he's gonna fly away.
That one is over there, Kelly. He's thinking about it, Kelly. He's thinking about it. He wants to come. Kelly, stick your hand out further. You were there first.
Listen to this song. I'm going home. I'm going soon. I'm going where?
Right, you see? He's going. He's gonna go. Wants the crackers?
He just likes to play with the bag.
Oh.
Anything he can play with.
Yeah.
I belong.
They're fighting on your head, hon. You got... yeah, three on your head.
You got it on video?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. Honey, we don't... You guys have had this for 5 years.
Really? I didn't see it last time. I don't think we came around here last time. No, we missed it.
Really nice. Where's the cow?
Yummy. Hold this, please. Not for you.
Well, they're hungry too, huh?
Not for you either. Not for any of you. And one for you. You. This is mine. It's for you. From Greta. I think I should do it with.
Break it down.
I think I should do it.
I know, man.
Yeah, give him little pieces. Don't give him a lot, because then it'll run out.
Yummy, right? He's fighting over the food. Yeah. You bad goat.
Here. Go inside. Oh, look at the rabbit.
You get to that one over there.
He's hot.
You guys are hot, right?
Look at the baby dog over there.
Give me a little piece. I want to feed that poor little deer.
Where?
This one.
He took it.
Because he was too hot to move.
Hot.
Yes, I gave him a piece.
Not for okay?
Kelly's afraid.
You anymore.
Go inside, Kelly.
It's
Yeah, Kelly, come on, I'll go in with you.
Go with Daddy.
Okay, videotape, son. There's not much time. 16 minutes left of videotape.
Yeah, but we gotta get Twiggle.
So, it tells you how many minutes are left. Come here with me, Kelly.
Go in, guys.
I'm not going in.
Come on, go in. You need some crackers.
Give me some crackers, though.
Robert, go with
Come with
Daddy.
me, Robert. Robert.
You rich.
Oh, boy. Honey, get a piece.
Oh, my mouth. No, this is so
You notice they're totally ignoring you. But give me
It's
a
gonna go on the floor.
Robert, give me a cracker. Give me the cracker. Don't worry. Stick your head. Watch, Robert. Look.
Honey, don't give him too much.
Robert, help me. Somebody says aggressive.
I've always been
Help. Well, you want to feed him? Yeah. You did already before, remember?
That is so funny.
Let me back in. I don't have any. No. Excuse me. My dad.
Wait, Kelly, I'm going to try to get in. Give him half cracker.
Jenny, you gotta give it to him. Put it in there. He's not gonna bite you. They're used to eating it. Jenny, don't tease him. Give him the cracker.
The baby one's nice. Robert, I need another Robert, you're not feeding him.
I want to take a picture of him feeding. Look at him.
Get it closer like that.
Let him do it.
Wait. We're going to check it.
Crackers.
Wait, now give it to him. Hurry up. Give it to him. Give me one of those. Go, come on.
Let him feed it.
What?
You want to kill me?
He wants, Robert.
Let me show you.
Hey, Kelly, let him do it.
Charlie.
Let me get a piece. That's all.
Let me hold it.
No. This is just for you. It's for him. I'm sorry I gave you enough. Yes. He's ripping it. I'm getting the food. Well,
Feed him, Robert.
go that way and flag it so the other one can't get your food.
No, I'm
Go
not.
that way and flag it or nobody can get your food. Just put it in the bag.
He's a tough one. You got two more crackers.
Let him eat it. Give it himself. There. I want to see a baby. A little piece. This isn't for you.
She told me to push the white one away.
It's a white goat. Yes, don't worry. This isn't flag. It's for you, white goat. Okay? Yes, white goat. You're getting the food.
And Brent's over here.
Yeah, he'll see it. There he comes. Show it to him. Twiggle, look what she has for you.
he has good eyes.
That's Parrot's in the car.
No. Honey, don't block my view. Can he reach? You can't reach. Look at him try. Don't throw it. Oh.
Oh, Kelly.
He doesn't know it's there, Kelly.
Oh, look at that chug. Oh, my God. Look at that chug.
Poor Twigger.
The other one.
He doesn't. He'll find it, but
I don't know if this is going to come out because it's in 26 already. There's a little piece right there.
here, let me feed him because I could reach him. Kelly, don't climb.
Here he comes again with us. Yeah.
He can't reach you there, I don't think, Kelly. He's trying, poor guy.
Oh.
There he goes. He'll do it.
Here we go. Stick out your tongue totally.
Don't. Ay, Kelly.
I'm sorry.
Get your hand up.
Kelly, get in there.
Let him take it. Don't worry.
Ew.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Somebody gonna end up sleeping by 5.
Nobody really knows for sure. Now, it's possible that it's for mating purposes. It's also possible that, like other rainforest animals, these guys blend in with those bright flowers and surroundings in the rainforest. This is a South American rainforest animal. But nobody really knows for sure. Because it has a large beak. It has to be lightweight for obvious reasons. You can't fall around on a beak when you got a little head like that. So it's kind of a honeycomb material. Keep it lightweight, which also means it's not very strong. Now, consequently, his favorite food in the whole wide world is nice, soft fruit. He doesn't like the hard stuff. He doesn't chew up his food because he doesn't have a real strong beak. And he swallows his food whole. He has a really large piece of mushy stuff.
That's how powerful that big beast can be, but she is fortunately very well-mannered and very nice-natured. I need a volunteer.
You had your hand up first.
I have an everyday ordinary Brazil nut, and Lucy really likes Brazil nuts. But you know what? She needs you to crack it. Think you can do that? Give it a try. You can stomp on it, you can jump on it, you can bang it up against the wood. Just don't try to chew it. Put it on the ground and stomp on it. She really wants it. Please. Where's it? No? Can't get it over? Well, watch this. Don't be so dainty. Come on. It's already got it cracked open. So if you want to give me that nut back, you know what? We kind of set you up, Dad. So we have a sticker for you for at least trying. Why don't you be my volunteer here? Thank you very much for giving it a try, because you know what? If you've ever tried to open up a Brazil nut without a hammer, it doesn't happen. You just can't do it. Now, these birds do have a few natural behaviors. One is that if you wanted to own this bird as a beautiful nutcracker, she doesn't give that nut back. She keeps it for herself. And I'm not going to argue with a beak like that. The other thing is that beak is continuously growing, just like her fingernails do. And in order for her to trim her beak, well, you know, in captivity you can go wrong with a pair of dog nails or something, clip it off a little bit. But in the wild, they don't have a veterinarian to go around and clip them for them. So what they do is they chew on the most available things they have, which is wood.
Simeon's expecting his Brazil nut. He's like, yeah, okay, come on, lay on the tree. All right. Now, these guys are really large birds. He's got just as powerful a beak as Lucy does. Yep. Got it open already. Good job. Now, does anybody know how long these birds live? Everybody knows it's a long time. Anyone gonna give a guess?
75.
75 years. That's actually very conservative. They can live 80, 90, 100 years. These guys are going to be around a good long time. Now, because these guys are very friendly, we spend lots of time with them. We spend hours with them every day to keep them this friendly. Now, right now, Lucy is in her breeding season. She gets a little standoffish sometimes. It makes it a little bit difficult to handle. You can imagine you don't want to argue with her. But they are generally very pleasant birds, and as long as you understand bird behavior, you can deal with their behavioral problems. Now, if they don't get enough interaction, they will develop behavioral problems. The first thing they usually do is bite. Second thing they usually do is scream. And then after that, you get into the plucking. So it's kind of like you have to have a degree in psychology to understand birds, because I think personally they're all a little bit insane.
You know, 2-year-olds do what they want when they really feel like it. So we'll see what he's in the mood for. Hello? A little bit louder. Hello? There we go. Sometimes when I raise my voice, he raises his voice. It seems to work well that way. Amazon parrots are the only ones that actually do like a human voice. All of the parrots, like the macaques and cockatoos, have their very own voices. Amazons, like African greys, Paco's here, and Paco's mate is up in the other cage. They all actually mimic their owner's voices, so they sound just like their owner. Well, he was originally owned by a Southern Baptist minister from Louisiana. He has two really cool things. One is he sings beautiful hymns. The problem with doing that on key is you actually have to get him started to do it, and you have to sing on key. I don't sing on key, so I can't ever get him started. The other thing is that he has a beautiful southern drawl, because he does come from Louisiana. Let's see. What else do you want to say? Paco want a cracker? Paco want a cracker? There we go. Now, what I'm giving him for our treat is macaroni and cheese, and I think he pretty much did backflips for macaroni and cheese. He does not get this in his everyday diet. One is because if you fed macaroni and cheese to him every day, it probably would not be very healthy. They require fruits and seeds for their diet. But it's okay for a little bit of a snack. He doesn't get very much of it at one time. The other thing is to make it a treat. You can't give it to him every day, except for when we're training him. So we give it to him while we're training him, so we have on stage. Now he does do a behavior that he was taught. He likes to save money. Well, some days he likes to save it, some days he likes to spend it, and other days he likes to violently throw it at receivers. So we'll see what he decides today. Please don't throw it at me. Ah, you're getting better at this every day. One more. There you go. Why don't you give Paco a round of applause for doing that? That's a tough one. One last time he doesn't. Oh, we're getting good at that. That was his version of goodbye.
This guy isn't related to them. He was purchased from a different zoo. The reason the zoo wanted to sell him was because he was one of a set of twins. Now, twins sometimes have to compete for the mother's nutrition, and they both end up a little bit smaller because there's not quite as much since there was only one baby. So they sold the other baby to us, and we've been raising him on formula. He also eats fruits and vegetables and all sorts of monkey chow and grains and stuff like that. That's why he's having fruit on his baby. And right now he's getting to his exploring stage where he's starting to jump off of people. He used to just cling on to you and not worry about anything else going around. He had no interest in going anyplace else. That's kind of instinctive for these guys. When they're born, they hang on to their mother's fur, and when the mother's jumping around through the trees and over the fields, the babies are hanging on to the mother. When they start to explore, they wander off for a little ways, and if they hear something that startles them, they run back to the mother. So we don't want him in the audience today. I know you would like having a little lemur hanging around your neck. You probably love it.
He's just under 2 weeks old. And when he's full grown, he's going to weigh about 50 pounds. Now that's about twice the size of our ones found here in North America. Has anybody ever heard that porcupines can throw their quills at you? Yeah? Guess what? They can't. They really can't throw their quills. But if you happen to run into one of these guys, or they run into you, whichever happens first, and they poke you with one of the quills, the quill can actually stick in you and it'll fall out. Not all of them do that, but some of them can. I think that's why people used to think that they can throw their quills. They really can't, though. They can't actually chop them at me. Otherwise, we'd be in a lot of trouble. I'd be in a lot of trouble. Now, even though he is young, his quills are still rather pointy. They're a little bit sharp, kind of like feeling a pincushion. And there is a right way and a wrong way to hold a porcupine. He has no quills underneath his belly. Actually, all he has underneath his belly is this nice
And he is a little baby skunk. He's about 2.5 months old, and he's descented. I know you're all worried about that. Actually, all the skunks here at the zoo have been descented. If you're wandering around and you smell a skunk, look in the cage next to you. You'll probably find a fox. They have a very strong body odor that resembles a skunk, and you can't descent a fox. Now, in the wild, these guys don't spray unless they're really provoked into it, like if your dog starts sniffing his nose on them, that sort of thing. But if you're just walking by, they'll probably just do a little stampede dance and turn their butt toward you and hope that you'll run away. Because once they use all that spray that's in their glands, they have to wait a couple hours to get some more to use. So they're going to threaten you first. And that's a good thing for all of us who don't like tomato juice back. Now, if you see a little animal out in the wild that you think has been orphaned, this is not a safe animal to bring into your home. Not because he's vicious and is going to attack you, but because we do have rabies in this area. And these guys can carry it, so can foxes and raccoons and all those other little wildlife creatures that you might find orphaned. So absolutely under no circumstances do you want to pick them up and let them play with you and lick your hands, because if they are carrying rabies, they don't have to bite you.
Oh, there's somebody get your around there. Come here. You gotta let go of your paper. They don't want to see your paper. There. You gotta let go of that. You gotta let go of that. Ah, there we go. There he is. This is Barney. And Barney is about a 4-month-old baby possum. Oh, never mind. That was my finger. Now, these guys have a few unique features. He smells the macaroni and cheese on my hand. He's nibbling on my finger. That's mine. Now, one reason why I really don't want to get bit by him, not because it's going to hurt, but he has the most favorite teeth of any land mammal in the world. He has over 50 teeth in that little mouth already. And I really don't want to be bit by him. Now, because he smells food on my hand, there's nothing I really can do about that. But he doesn't like too hard yet. Another interesting feature about this guy, see how his tail wraps around my hand? Well, if he really wanted to let go, he could. He has a prehensile tail. The tail that allows him to hang and swing by. He can actually do that at this age. When he gets full grown, at 25 or 30 pounds, this little tail isn't going to support him anymore, but he's going to use it as a fifth leg. Now, Barney doesn't have one, but his mate in the back does. And that is even more marsupial.
This is Red, our baby raccoon. These guys were bottle raised here at the zoo. They're not on the bottle anymore. They eat a ton. They're growing very quickly. They like to eat meat, vegetables, fruit, just about anything. And that's probably why you find them in your garbage. They're not quite so cute when they've got your trash strewn all over the front yard. So you can see he's kneading my arm right there. That's what they do when they're in the stream, too. They're looking for their favorite food. They'll knead into the mud to see if they can find some crayfish or frogs or salamander, something like that tasty. They love them. And you know, some people think that they actually wash their food. Well, let's think about it. An animal that's going to eat your trash is probably not the cleanest animal in the world. They do, however, love to play in the water, so sometimes people see that and think that they're going to try to wash it. But also, they do sometimes take food over to a water dish and throw it in there and splash it around. They don't really have a whole lot of saliva in their mouth, so they're probably softening it up so it's a little bit easier to swallow. You and I don't think about that if we eat a dry saltine cracker, we just swallow it. These guys would have a hard time. So a lot of times that's what they might be doing. And a lot of times they're just being busybodies. They're very curious, intelligent animals. You're a busybody. Now again, this is an animal that can carry rabies. Sometimes you find them orphaned out in the wild, and like I said before, it's not a safe animal to have in your house. It's actually possible that they were orphaned because the mother may have died from rabies. Now we're going to bring Fred around.
You can tell he's been talking to him by the little crest on top of my head. We say hi now.